Did you know if you're a farmer, you can get your low tunnels paid for by the NRCS? Through a recently launched government program, farmers can get between $4 and $5 per square foot in reimbursement towards a Quick Hoops low tunnel system. That's free money to help increase production on your farm. Learn more about Quick Hoops and the NRCS program at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below. If somebody is a market farmer now, doing it the old way, traditional way, and they're hearing this, whoa, sign me up. Can you dabble in this to get your feet wet and see if it works for you? And if so, how would you suggest somebody does that?
I don't see why not. I would suggest to try. In the book, I go into the kind of crop planting technique for figuring out what your picking window should be, what your harvest season should be. And I would start with aiming for crops that are in that window and then inviting fewer people than you think you can take. Just have 20 people on a Saturday, right? As long as you have alternative sales avenues for everything else, I think that at least Dad and I very quickly saw the potential in doing it the way we are now. I think unless you really like going to the farmer's market or you've got a system that is really efficient for you to take produce to restaurants or whatever it is that you're doing, I think you would probably pretty quickly move over to pick your own if you're interested in it at all. If you dabble, you go and jump in.
Considerations like that aren't farm considerations. So these are the ones I haven't looked fully through the present. I've looked, but I don't want to unbias myself here. So parking, you've mentioned, bathroom facilities, hand wash facilities, liability, ticket taking, logistics, media, marketing, promotion. Are there any other, and we can hit on these specifically, but are there any other non-farming considerations people have to think about? I guess there's farm design, like wider pathways. Is there any other things people have to think about that aren't crop specific, growing specific, that you wouldn't even think about parking if you're just a normal market farm?
And you probably don't have to deal with online reviews if you're just a normal market farm, or
right?
A lot of Facebook comments or a Google My Business page that takes people to the wrong address because you didn't realize your PIN was in the wrong place. There's a lot of people management stuff like that you would never have to worry about, that I spend quite a bit of time on now. But
so you have to be into that side clearly. There is, I don't want to say, however you define a lot, there's a significant amount of touch points you have to make with the faceless customer who you're trying to get to come, and the face-to-face customer, whether that's online, hey, I bought a ticket, something hit the fan, or hey, I'm on my way, where the hell are you guys? Or now they're here and I need help. So there's a lot of one-on-one. And if you're not the person who wants to be outgoing and connect with people, you're more like, hey, I'll go set up at a booth. You come talk to me. We talk for a minute and you're out of my face. That's something you probably have to consider.
There are safeguards is probably not the right word, but there is a lot that you can do that does not mean that you have to be answering every email, right? I have an auto reply on our email and on our social media, right? So anybody who messages the farm automatically gets a response that is specific to the time of year, right? And it links them to our FAQ. So I have a 9-page, it's not literally, but it's very long and robust FAQ on our website because it's not intuitive how we work, right? I get it. It's not like walking into a restaurant, something that everybody knows how to do to get a table and sit down. No, we do tickets in advance and we only do certain days. And I can't tell you what days until it's a few days out, right? It's not normal and intuitive. So we have this really long FAQ and a pretty comprehensive website. I do not have phone service to the farm anymore because it just doesn't make sense for me to answer a bunch of voicemails asking for directions to the farm when I have that information on my website, right? So I have as many auto replies as in as many places as I can get them. The website absolutely jam-packed with information, pin posts on our Facebook, and honestly, our army of supporters and customers does a lot of the social media answering for us, which is really nice too. If somebody asks a question on a post, one of my fans will reply for us. Thank you.
Right.
Hello, growers. Looking to turn your homestead into a profitable business? Or are you a farmer looking to boost your sales? Check out my book, Sell Everything You Grow. This book is the ultimate guide to choosing the right farm business model that fits your farm, time, and location. Discover which model has the highest profit margins and why diversification is so important. Whether you're selling apples, vegetables, or microgreens, Sell Everything You Grow will help you find your first market or expand into new ones. Get Sell Everything You Grow on Amazon and start selling more today.